And the arrow goes flying.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Ugh.
You're also not using the flashlight because Adam pointed it away, so it is at a -2, but that hardly matters to you.
Let's see, this will be at a +2 anyway, 1 for specialization and 1 because the strength doesn't go as high as the sheet needs it to go. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a dexterity roll, so only a +1, so this will be a -1 total. I keep forgetting this bow is a dexterity roll. Wow.
Oh my
Is that
God.
right? Wow.
What?
Dramatic failure, dude.
Dramatic failure, I'll take it, but wow.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the arrow backwards. It's so dark in here. Oh, you shot yourself in the heart. Whoops.
I mean, do you want to make it a dramatic failure?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll take a dramatic failure. I'm just so impressed that I... Wow, that is a lot. Oh, wait. There is... I forgot. No, I did. That's right. That's everything. Wow. I'm flabbergasted.
It's like when he tried to handcuff Thomas. Dude.
That's karma for you.
The arrow flies wide and flies high, bouncing off the back wall and bouncing upwards and hitting a chandelier above.
Ugh.
The chandelier begins to quake, and you can feel the vibration go throughout the main lobby hall. Several different objects fall off their pedestals, and you can hear them crash and break, followed by the chandelier falling in nearly slow motion for you and breaking into a million glass pieces in the center of the room.
Meant to do that.
From all around you, you hear the howls of wolves. And we're going to roll initiative.
I gotta point out, though, as to what was happening in the scene, that almost looks intentional. You just assumed I was gonna shoot the dogs. Clearly, I just meant to piss them off even more.
Let's see. Jack, Sarah, Thomas,
What's
Adam,
initiative?
George.
Wow, what the hell is up? Seriously.
Font.
Failed all that roll, then rolled a 1 on initiative, too. Oh, so did Adam. That's karma, Adam.
What's the roll for initiative again?
1d10 plus your initiative modifier.
Okay.
Jack left, right. Thomas with Gina Bond. And
Oh, I got to roll too, I guess.
Dave.
You guys remember the movie Predator? You remember when the
Oh shit, son!
You remember when the Indian stands on the bridge, like tears his shirt off and then cuts himself? I say you guys should run off ahead and leave the dogs to me. And possibly Monty.
Alright, scrolling down. Jack's got a 10. Adam's got a 5. Thomas has an 8. Sarah has a 17.
Yep.
Please talk to them.
George will have a 10. Monty.
I like how Gina's stepping out of this, like, nope.
He's gonna give him
You might
a
be
1.
having a heart attack.
Dave. He's gonna have a 13. And the wolves.
All 6 of them.
All 6 of them.
Oh boy.
If I didn't see...
I'm not gonna hide that info. I need to have it out here for initiative purpose anyway.
Didn't see George as a threat. Didn't see Greg as a threat. Don't see Adam as a threat. I certainly don't see wolves as a threat.
6. 13. There we go. And descending. Sarah, you are the fastest of them all. I don't believe you were one of the ones who actually spotted wolves in the darkness. Go ahead and give me wits composure to begin with to see if you see the rest of them slinking out.
Alrighty. Is that at a -2?
Yes, you don't have the flashlight.
Damn it. Oh,
But you do in fact see them coming from different wings of the building. And one of them from behind you.
damn it, Jack.
Just get out of here.
What you gonna do, Sarah?
I pissed them off. You should be safe.
I'm wondering if I can use my feral whispers to command one of them.
You are doing that with one of them.
Can I tell the one that I'm communicating with to attack the one behind me?
I'm gonna have you roll animalism real quick, and I'm going to say subtract 4 dice from it.
Oh boy.
Succeed, you get to order him.
Okay. Let's
You
do
do
it.
get the distinct feeling these aren't exactly normal dogs.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to discern before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look, Jack don't speak
So-
dog.
Animalism and manipulation and animal ken. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Alright.
So it's only a -1 then. Why didn't you roll? Here. There we go.
Alright.
Oh god.
You can, in
worked.
fact, give it a command.
Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna tell it to defend me.
Alright. I'm gonna call that, dog 1.
Yay!
Alright. Dog 1 is dealt with, and he's going to do things when it comes to his turn. Which,
Cool.
wouldn't you know it, it is. Uh, Wolf 1 is going to run up to you, Sarah, and it's going to circle around you protectively despite the hissing of your cat. Incidentally, your cat can also do things if you want, and I'm going to say they happen on your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I kind of
Nothing
scoop
for
up the
now.
cat for now.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right.
not his fight.
He circles around you protectively, while the other 2 wolves decide to descend on Jack. Jack, what is your defense?
I believe it's 9. Yep, my defense is 9.
Yep. Alright, so it's going to use a willpower and get a total of 1. And it will succeed for 2.
2 what? Bashing?
Two lethal damage, but you're a vampire, so it is bashing.
Okay.
And I presume you have more than enough armor for that.
Oh, yep. Totally forgot about the armor. That's right.
There you go. And I guess just quick reminder, remember where your injections are. I can't remember when you needed to take those exactly. I think at the end of
Oh,
this
you mean
day?
when? Yeah, at the end of the day.
Yeah, cool. Alright. And the second one comes up and is at 1... You are at 1 fewer defense.
Yeah.
So it will have 1 more die. And will not succeed. Then 3 more will come out, 1 at a time, to try to get you. Here's number 3. And that's going to be 2 successes for 3 damage.
Okay, so no damage.
I think it is a minimum of 1, isn't it?
That says against ballistics.
Against ballistics. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, yep. Sorry, I forgot to add my armor together. That's right.
Alright. So yes or no, it's 1 minimum.
Yeah, it says against ballistics. I can look it back up if you want.
Okay, yeah, look that up, because maybe you might be accumulating a little bit of bashing here. But we'll go ahead and go with 3, 4, which gets 1 for 2. and then 5, which doesn't get anything, and then 6, which gets 2. So if you did take any damage, it would end up being 4 minimum, but you definitely have enough armor to soak it otherwise. Let's do a quick check, because that might actually be an important.
No, yeah, I think you're right here. When applying armor to an attack dealing lethal damage, you always take at least 1 point of bashing damage from the shock of the blow.
There you go.
Alright.
So, there is a pack of wild dogs trying to eat you.
So how many hit me? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I take 4 damage.
4. Yep, 4 bashing damage in total. And they are attached to your legs and arms and are trying to basically eat you.
That's fine. No threat.
Dave's turn. Dave is backing up into a corner and holding up his hands and trying not to be a part of this.
Smart.
Is Gene with him?
Gene is on your turn, I'm going to say.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Gene's gonna back up too because he does not want any part of this. That's where he is.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to tell them to do stuff. George is going to pull out a gun and is going to shoot one of them.
No!
Tell him not to.
Do you wanna tell him, order him not
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you and goes, he's getting eaten alive.
That's his lesson to learn.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he kind of looks over there a little bit anxiously and will hold for now. Jack, it's your turn.
So I have one on my arm. So I'm going to throw it.
Alright,
Ooh.
poke and hurl.
I'm going to spend a point of vitae. I guess yeah, point of vitae for the second vigor thing. It's lift and hurl objects normally far too unwieldy to use as weapons. I'm going to assume the body mass of a wolf is unwieldy in the way that human bodies are hard to lift.
Makes perfect sense. He's also about as heavy as a human, honestly.
Alright, so let's see here. Any object can be used to lift, greater size of strength, no problem there. Used as an improvised melee or throwing weapon, so I'm going to throw one wolf at another wolf. Did Sarah have one chasing her down?
I got
Sarah
one
has one
defending me.
circling around her.
But not actively attacking her, though.
No, actually, the wolf circling me is more or less like circling outward, like snapping its jaws at anyone that tries to get within range of me.
Okay, well, who has one that's nearby them? Looks like it's to attack somebody that's not me. Nobody?
Nobody.
Okay, then I guess I'll attack one that
Nobody.
missed me. Let's see here. A bonus equal to the lower of their size or durability. What size are these dogs?
4.
So I get. Well, what's their durability of these dogs?
They're not objects.
Okay, so I get a bonus 4 then for using them. Sorry, just looking up improvised weapons, so apologies.
Okay.
Strength and I guess weaponry. Well, yeah, that's a good thing I get a bonus then, so I don't have the weaponry. Has to be a sheet roll. Strength. Weaponry.
And I guess you are trying to hit one of them with him, right?
Yeah, I'm throwing one at the other.
It's going to be -8 for defense.
Okay. So, +1 for my, over the board strength. +4, so +5. It's going to be a -1 for the skill, but it's already in the sheet, so I don't have to do that. I think I'm fine with just going with a -3 then.
-3, cool.
Wow. Wow. Alright.
You swing your dog a little bit wide.
Not my dog.
This isn't a usual circumstance for you, quite honestly. And of course, the dog is sort of screeching as you use him as a weapon.
Is that dramatic failable? Or is that nothing I can't do that with?
Sure you could dramatic failure it.
Go for it. Have at me, GM.
Ah, gosh,
Oh,
what are we gonna
boy.
do with it? You try to swing the dog, but the dog sort of ends up swinging you, having maybe a percentage of your mass, and it drags you down to the ground. So you are now prone on your back.
He's luchadored me.
I like we're just standing away, seeing this.
Well, yeah, it's like
Oh,
I'm
we-
saying, "Hey guys, go, quick, while they're all on me," and you guys are like just standing
Yep.
there watching.
Yep.
Thomas!
All by yourself.
What are you doing? He's surrounded by a pack of dogs and on his back after trying to use a dog as a weapon.
I'm curious, can I activate Protean?
Sure you can. I believe it's reflexive even. It just
Yeah.
costs blood.
Yeah, it costs blood. And I guess in front of them, that's when Thomas turns into an African Egyptian wolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your ears grow much like theirs, your fur grows in, thick and armored,
Mm-hmm.
and of course your claws and teeth at the ready.
Is loving this. And then, Bury mode on? Yes.
Give me a quick strength roll for fun.
Strength roll?
Yeah.
Strength and that's it?
Yep, just strength.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, you don't break out of your shirt dramatically and, with
Yeah.
terror. Cool.
Yeah, I have bigger though.
It's fine, don't worry about
Yeah, that'd be
it.
funny.
You can roll an extra dice if you want, but this was just your silliness.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So he's just turned to a man with a jackal head. And
Alright. All the dogs kind of take a quick glance at you, particularly the one next to Sarah.
And that's when I don't know how many paces Thomas can move forward. But he's just
Everything is
going
pretty close
to,
by. What are you gonna do?
he's just going to walk cautiously just to see how they're cautiously to Jack and just wondering how they're going to react to it.
They don't really react to you, but the one next to Sarah is going to intercede between you and Jack.
Okay. Huh. I have no animalism whatsoever. So he's just curious. He's just gonna stand there and see what else happens. I don't think.
Alright, you're going to observe for a moment then.
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
Get on my knees and prepare the. There must be some, not a ritual, but some way to appease them. Try to recite, I don't know, Egyptian prayers or.
Well, they did mention making an offering, and you do have multiple books. Do you even have them on your person, actually?
I don't think so because 6 books is a lot to carry around. I don't know.
But you did at least read them.
Yeah.
So, you could try to make an offering if you wanted.
Yeah. We'll try.
What are you going to offer?
Blood.
Okay.
Try to
How
put
much
a bit
blood are
of-
you going to offer?
2 VtR.
Alright, go ahead and make a flat wits occult roll then. Or, int occult, I mean.
Okay. Does my specialty applies?
What is your specialty again?
Sorcery.
Sorcery, this isn't necessarily sorcery.
Okay. Almost.
Heck, you could try willpowering and go for the
I
exceptional.
don't have any more willpower. I
No! Put blood into it. Punch it real hard. But you go ahead and make an offering. and as you pour out your blood and offering to them, you see it sink into the ground and disappear into a small patch of sand underneath you. All the dogs back off of Jack for a second and turn to look at you.
Adam will be on his knees, reciting prayer to Anubis for forgiveness.
Okay. They have stopped.
Whew.
Well, what does Monty do?
Yes,
Monty,
Monty rises back up from the ground once they stop.
He was fighting the.
was he? Ah, damn it! The
Was he
one guy I
laying down?
expected to be on it.
Even Monty knows you fucked up.
I did
Yeah.
not fuck up.
you did.
I did not. Guys, you don't even know how not hurt I am right now.
Yes, but you were.
Yeah,
on
walk it off, you'll be fine.
Literally, I will walk
I
it
mean-
off. It's not.
Yeah, but I mean, next turn you would have been defenseless since you were on your back. and
They
were
would
killing
not
you.
hurt me. You guys are babies. You guys are giant babies, and I'm a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn, I would have pulled out my gun.
Oh,
Right.
Alright.
Don't be a prick, Adam. I know that's
The
hard.
dogs are backing up. And Sarah, the one next to you that is still guarding you, will continue to whisper to you, "You should leave now and disturb nothing."
I think let's just go get the
We
jacket.
can't do that. We need to find the skull to keep it safe from Anubis's enemies.
It will say, "It is safe with us. We are guardians of the tomb, guardians of all who have died here. We will continue to guard it for eternity, as we always have."
There's somebody coming that is stronger than you. He'll overpower you and take the skull for himself.
And you think you are the proper steward for it. Show us the sign.
I
Prove your devotion to
motion
Anubis.
Oh boy. I motion to Thomas, who's still in his beast form, and I say, "Isn't that proof enough for you?"
You just see Thomas wave.
One of us. And then, you don't have animalism, so you hear one of them kind of bark a little bit, and then all the rest bark in echo. Sarah, you hear it very distinctly. One of us. One of us in chorus.
Oh gosh.
Is it toward Sarah, or can I tell if it's towards me? Oh no.
Yeah, are they
It
urging
was
me
towards
to?
you.
Okay, yeah.
It's towards Thomas. So,
Oh no,
you
do I
may
have
stay
the...
here and guard it with us.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Sarah, what's happening?
What was it
I'm
saying?
trying to negotiate with the dogs, of all things.
What do they want?
They want us to leave. The skull is here, if that's the good news. But they want to insist on guarding it from anyone and everyone. I'm trying to tell them that it's safer with us.
Can they understand human language?
Not really, but they seem to understand that Thomas here is one of them, and you doing your Egyptian rituals seems to have appeased them.
Gene will kind of cross his arms a little bit. So what is their goal? What's their angle? What are they doing?
Their angle.
I don't know. You're the one talking to dogs here.
I don't know if they have an angle per se. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna ask the dog, how long have you been down here and how have you survived for eternity?
We are the guardians of the dead. We have been here guarding these dead for 150 years. They have remained undisturbed because of us.
100.
What did it say?
These dogs have been down here for 150 years?
Well, yeah, the not mundane animals. That is clear.
Yeah, are they Gould animals?
No.
No. So they haven't drank vampire blood.
I want to try something, but
So
can-
they're guarding these? Says Jean.
They say they're guarding the dead.
I suppose that makes a bit of mythological sense. This isn't
Cool.
exactly an Egyptian burial, though. Kind of more of a disaster zone.
Is there a
Well, I guess the dead are the dead to them.
Is there a specific, I don't know, pharaoh being kept here? Or
Are
they're protectors of the tomb? So I assume that there might be some. I don't know why they would leave the mummies down here, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the dog, are you guarding one of the dead in particular?
Yes, he who came to us. He who begged for it. We obliged.
Begged for it.
In his last moments. We are
So
not
Can
unkind.
can you take us to this person so that we might speak with them or see them?
It will turn around and guide you deeper to the Egyptian Wonders exhibit.
All right, I'm gonna shrug and motion for you guys to follow.
I'm curious, how long can Thomas keep the beast mode on?
For the scene.
Sweet, okay. So he's gonna be a
Alright.
jackal head throughout the whole
I'm
season.
pretty sure the scene. Yeah, probably.
That's not disturbing.
Nope.
This hall has two entrances to the lobby, turning back on itself in a U to lead visitors through it. Against the wall sit stone tablets, glass-covered papyrus, and small pedestals with rusted tools and unopened clay canopic jars as solid as the day they were made. Everything is coated in a fine layer of red sand. Towards the back of the exhibit, at the bottom of the U, you see a man-shaped figure. As you approach closer and closer, the man-shaped figure is clearly a sarcophagus, turned upright for exhibit purposes. Behind it is the stone tomb it was likely sealed in ages ago. Even sitting in the dusty dark for 150 years, the cleaning done to the sarcophagus lets its bright colors show. Clearly that's what drew your eye to it in the first place, even in the dark. The sand seems to pile up high around it and back behind the stone tomb behind it.
Can I try to use my specs now? Did we change the scene?
Yeah.
Okay, I will try. Is this place tainted by kindred?
No,
Hmm.
not at all. Only the dead. The dog
Wow.
will approach the stone tome and go up to the side of it and sort of look around behind it before sitting down on its haunches.
I guess I'm gonna go closer to the sarcophagus and kind of investigate.
Yep, me
Oh.
too.
Me too.
All right. You give it a look up and down. What are you looking for?
Has it been? Well, it's clean, so has it been moved recently?
It has not been moved recently, but you do see in the sands the disturbance of paws, of tracks in the sand. Perhaps they've been keeping it clean. It is oddly without any dust.
Any inscriptions or hieroglyphs?
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
plenty, plenty. I can give you a translation of them later, but you can mark them down for now.
Okay.
Getting too touchy-feely with it will result in some growls.
Can we just take out our smartphones and take
Easily.
I'm
You
just
gotta turn the flash on real high, though.
I bet Thomas got motion to Gene like, can you take a picture because my paws I don't think can hold the phone.
No, they're still normal hands.
Normal hands. I thought they were paws.
They're a mix. You can still
Okay.
hold your phone.
Yay! It's just a weird scene.
So I'm gonna ask the dog again if this person that they're protecting, what happened here 150 years ago that they needed to protect him.
The ground shook. The sky fell. Many were buried. One, a caretaker of this place, came to us and grabbed us. He begged. He hid. And so we gave him what we could. And he has rested here peacefully for 150 years.
What did you give him?
Life again in the Duat. He rests in peace there. Though we could not perform the other aspects truly required to allow him to come back once more.
So
He
he's
is
dead
no
in this
king.
world.
He nods.
Huh. Well,
What do you say?
well, there is a dead body in there. Their caretaker, apparently.
Is the janitor?
It turns and looks behind the tome.
What's behind the tomb?
You peer over it. Where is it? Here we go. Behind the tome is a man, well preserved like all the others, wearing a fine suit ragged from age. Clutched tightly in his hands, buried into his chest as he huddles in the fetal position, is the skull of an animal, possibly a dog. Carved into the bone are hieroglyphics, and coating it is a layer of coarse red sand.
Huh?
Bingo. I'm gonna inspect the corpse closer.
What you looking for?
Um, without disturbing him too much, maybe if I could find some sort of identification on him?
Okay, go ahead and give me a wits investigate. And we'll see if you can find his wallet without disturbing him too much.
Don't touch the sides.
Can I help Sarah?
Alright, his ribs are gonna pop out. Sure.
He's got water on the knee.
Wits investigation.
Whew.
Ooh.
Okay, together You manage to very gently lift his wallet out without eliciting a growl from the dog.
Sweet.
His wallet pours out a good bit of red sand before you find inside of it a small paper license indicating his name, and another one indicating a business card. He was the curator of this part of the museum. Expert on Egyptology.
I'm gonna say the Thomas and Jean friend of yours.
What's his name?
You've never heard of him before because he's 150 years older than you are.
I mean, she was making a joke, but
Also, not the same museum.
I mean,
Oh, I was here
books,
before as a child.
all Egyptologists know each other.
Adam will turn to the dog and say, "Can you understand me?"
It just sort of looks at you.
I'm thinking that's a no.
What about one of Thomas looks at it?
Guys, remember that
That's a
Sarah
dog.
is talking in barks.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And we all know the dogs can't look up.
Well, if
Can
you
Thomas attempt to pet it?
Yes. You reach out a hand to pet it, and it gives a soft little rumble.
Aw.
Oh, okay. So they're not so bad. Scratch behind the ears.
Is it a threatening rumble?
No, it's a pleasant one. It enjoys
Aw.
it.
Aw. Good doggy.
well, Adam will
Uh,
bend the knee and say, "If you can understand me, I, Adam, as a son of Seth and follower of the
whoa,
Underlord,
what?
would like to
son
let
of
me
what?
speak. As a son of Seth and follower of the Underlord, would like to request to be the guardian of this artifact."
They sort of all growl very lightly at you.
I look up at Sarah.
I don't think they're fans of Set.
Yeah, Anubis does not like Set at all. There was actually a story about when he flayed the skin of Set when he was transformed into a leopard and wore his skin. So to show that, hey, don't mess with Anubis. So
Sarah,
proclaiming that you're the son of Set, that's a bad idea.
you hear them kind of growl.
Ah,
Set, thief, dark father, black cousin.
No. He is not. You are not a son of Set, Adam. I'm going to not say that in barks, but to him. He is, he wants to protect the relic from Set.
Go ahead and roll manipulation subterfuge.
Oh
Do it
boy.
at a -2.
Oh man.
I do like how you have made friends with these dogs right before they turn on you. Oh,
Hey,
they're
good try.
adorable.
Just pet one of them,
Ah.
they'll be fine.
They kind of sit back down and go, regardless, he will not defile these resting places.
what did it say?
They're pretty adamant about keeping the skull here.
Hmm.
Are you sure about that? Says Thomas.
Yeah.
Wait,
Are you sure they
Because-
aren't simply
You mean
protecting
Gene.
the
You
tome?
mean
Or
Gene?
or Monty, or do you mean Monty?
You have to pick. Yeah, Gene.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gene.
I know. It's you're handling like so many characters at once.
I know. Like George is somewhere in the background going, "You guys are all crazy." But Jean is kind of going, well, if they're protecting a tomb, this doesn't seem like a very nice resting place, if you get what I mean. Maybe you could offer to give them a better burial?
Yeah.
Ah, that
I'm
is
not
true.
sure how we're going to get all the bodies out of here, though.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's a little cold to say, but all we really need to worry about is this one body here. And I motion to the one who's grasping the skull.
Or you mean the one that's in the sarcophagus?
He doesn't seem to
Or
be paying attention very much to it.
mm,
Though I wouldn't mind taking it back to a museum people could appreciate it in.
yeah.
Or figuring out who's inside of it. Oh, these canopic jars must belong to that sarcophagus, then.
Yeah, we could provide them where they can be admired.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let just an occult artifact get in public view of everyone. That should be.
I mean, I know you guys are really geeking out hardcore over all this Egyptian stuff, but remember what we came for.
I know, I'm just
Monty
trying
goes, yes, I do. And you hear kind of a clattering behind you.
Oh
You
no.
see Monty kind of covered in Egyptian artifacts.
Oh my
Oh, that's sad.
god.
That knocked over all the vases.
And you hear several growls as Monty begins to book it out of there with several dogs on his heels.
I grab the skull.
Alright.
Well,
Well-
let's go.
Jack
That's
grabs
one
the
way.
skull and runs as well.
All
I guess
right,
we're doing this.
Jack swipes
Yeah.
the skull.
I got a run speed of 17, by the way, so y'all are in the dust.
Oh my god. Or the red
Wait.
sand.
Jack, you swipe the skull and you start running straight back, trying to find the ladder. You can go ahead and make it in streetwise because you're in the lead and you're rolling it at -2.
Oh, Monty's slower than me?
Well, Monty's running too. But you're not necessarily following him, are you?
No.
Okay. So you're trying to find your own way. Monty is figuring his own path.
Monty.
Willpower gives you how much?
3.
3. I use a willpower. -2 you said, so it's a +1. I'm lost. Who the fuck am I?
You get lost with the skull. Everyone else, are you following him, or are you going to the ladder?
Can that
or
be
what
a-
are you actually doing the rest
Can that
of
be
you?
a dramatic failure?
Oh no.
Sure it can.
Lost forever!
Drop the skull and cracks.
Jack, as you run and you try to find your way back, you're certain you know which landmarks you were following. And as you turn what is undoubtedly the wrong corner, the street underneath you crumbles. And you
Oh.
fall.
I go even deeper than old Gotham. That's right, I thought you were going to say you run right back to the museum.
Oh, that would be hilarious too, but I'm kicking up the dramatics here.
How far do I fall?
Everyone else, what are you doing?
We
Is there any jackal left or?
There is one left, just kind of staring at you all.
is it the same one I was petting?
Yeah, is this the same
Yes.
one that I've been talking to this entire time?
Yes.
Can you?
Well, I will try to talk to it one more time. As you see, people will come to try to take this artifact from you. You will again and again and again, and one day you will fail. I simply wish to help you preserve it without it being disturbed. I
We'll
know the
protect
significance of it, and I'm respectful of it. Contrary to the other people who would want it.
The dog will turn to Sarah and go, "We will protect it wherever it goes. It is our duty. But please, take the body with you."
Is what did it say, Sarah?
He wants us to take the body.
Does that mean?
Oh,
I
all right.
mean, I would like to see what's inside the sarcophagus and see how.
No, they mean the
preserved it's been.
curator's body.
The curator's body. Not sarcophagus. Dang.
Nope.
I guess.
No mummies for you.
Aw.
Let me take care of it. But
I say to the dog, we will take him and we will give him a proper burial.
Good.
So Adam's carrying the body.
Looks like it.
Okay. We can have George carry the body.
All right. George kind of goes, "Oh man,
Yeah, he ain't doing anything. Give it to him.
Yeah.
why do I get stuck with corpse? I got the gun, guys. Come on."
no,
What was Adam?
I want him to have his end free. If something else will, well, if we cross paths with something else, I want him to have his end free to be able to
Hey.
draw fire.
Thank you. At least one person here is less insane than the rest.
No, don't act like that to your sire.
Talking dog head here.
What? It was a compliment. Come on.
I know.
All right. So what are you all going to do?
I say we go. Well, Thomas is going to turn back normal and try to see if he can catch up with Jack, or because he has the skull.
I mean, to be fair though, you wouldn't know where I am. 'Cause I
Before
literally
we
ran
leave-
in random directions.
Yeah, at least try to find him.
Griffin, before we
Okay.
leave, Sarah's
Guys.
gonna turn to the dog and say, come with me and we'll fight the enemies of Set together.
It will come with you.
Sweet!
I want to pet
Alright.
the dog again.
So a dog, a cat, and a rat. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
I'm working my way up the animal food chain.
All right.
So
And you're
guys,
going to try finding the way out.
yeah. So guys, if we find Jack, because we're gonna need to find him, where we will store the skull.
This we can bury it at the.
I'm
don't
not
know.
just going to bury it.
At a cemetery. I don't know. You know how the process of it is to get a funeral going, a plot of land.
Yeah, I was talking about the jackal skull, not the
Oh, not the body.
corpse. Yeah.
I bet Gene has a couple safes he can.
Yeah, and
Put in.
so you're willing to have supernatural jackals running in your house?
Extra
I'm not
company?
sure that follows health codes, really.
Well, they're supernatural. They're beyond law, right?
I'm sure the apartment lease also says no dogs too.
Imagine all the.
I might know someone who could keep it for us.
All right.
Well, if you've got a plan, I'm willing to go with it, says Jean.
I was just thinking that Jack would like more companions.
I mean, he's got my cat and my mouse.
True.
This
Well,
is
you could
turning
do with a little bit more socializing, I suppose.
This is
I'll
turning
take
into
care
a
of him. I'll
petting
feed
zoo.
him and everything.
Let's figure out how we're going to get him up a ladder first.
Yeah,
Mm.
let's find Jack first. Oh god, I can't believe this. You see what he did, right? You saw it.
Oh, we all
in the
did.
lobby. Oh my god.
First, roll in streetwise this -2 to find your way back.
That's actually a good question. Do we know that Jack took a wrong turn? Or we're just assuming that he got out of there?
You don't know.
All
You
right,
ran
then.
and booked it faster than the rest of you.
Well, hoping that he made it.
When you head back out on the streets, a dense fog has descended, making it nearly impossible to see more than a few feet.
Ravenloft is upon you.
Mm.
Sarah, you managed to guide everyone through the fog back towards where you knew the ladder was.
Yes.
And as you approach the ladder, you get a shiver through your spine. So
Oh,
does
no.
everyone. And you hear the dragging of metal across stone.
Oh no.
And you see a figure in the distance next to the ladder. She's a slender, ragged woman with long black hair and a fire axe in one hand, dragging along the ground. Where is it?
In her other hand, Victor.
Victor's head.
Oh, I would love that. I mean, we all know it happened, so.
Oh, huh.
But Victor's head's like a weird Medusa head. You look at it and it catches on fire.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Bad news.
And
Yeah.
I'm guessing she sees us.
Indeed. And she's scowling at you.
Go get her, son of
Stealing
Satan.
from me?
From you.
No, we were just leaving, in fact.
Oh, with your pockets a little heavier, huh?
We didn't take anything in our
Except the
pockets.
dog.
Kind of gives a glance at the dog curiously, and then looks back up at you. You wouldn't come down here if you weren't after something. Give it to me.
Well, we don't have it.
So you did take something then. Liars!
No.
Liars!
We thought
No.
about taking something, but it turns out there were just a lot of dogs down here, and we decided not to deal with it. So, we're heading back.
Manipulation subterfuge at -4.
Oh no.
Since when all Gotham is your territory?
Yeah, take that tone of voice with an elder.
Yep.
Oh shit, Monty is not with us.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I ain't messing with this elder.
Yeah, so,
I'm
well, let's
spending the
roll
willpower
first.
too. So -1. Oh no!
Shut up! It's mine because I'm protecting it. I'm protecting it for the mole people. They will rise up again, and this is their heritage. They will have all of the goods of this city when they are ready. I won't let you take any of it away.
Okay, you can have the dog.
Aw.
Because that's literally all we have on us.
At this point, you hear jingling.
Monty, don't
Oh
you
my
goddamn
God.
You hear jangling.
Fuck.
You hear barking and growling.
Hey, it's an elder
You see
vampire.
Monty approaching from the opposite side of the street.
Oh my.
And you hear him going, "Come on, get off the ladder!" And Lillian will turn around and go, "Monty?
What?
Oh, they know each other.
You should have known not to come back down here."
Oh,
Oh.
not in a good way.
And Monty will stop, turn on his heel 90 degrees, and try to dart into one of the buildings with Dog and Lillian chasing after him.
Well,
And you will
Yeah.
see 3 figures emerge from the shadows.
3.
3 men in ragged outfits. 2 of them carrying pipes, and one of them holding a shotgun.
Oh boy.
They are guarding the ladder.
easy now, easy.
And you detect from them a hint of fear that pervades your entire body. No
Oh.
more willpower is allowed around them.
No.
Unless you lash out, but it's not.
Unless you lash out, but that's a gamble at that point.
Yeah.
Also probably a threat.
I'm glad that Monty showed up.
I guess we just have to deal with the cronies now. All right.
That shouldn't be a problem,
They're
right?
not cronies. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Sorry.
One of them reaches up a hand and starts counting you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. And there's Monty there. So wasn't there one more with you?
Nope, you are mistaken.
I just shrug.
No, I'm certain they were telling the truth. They wouldn't lie to me.
They?
The Molemen.
Oh, so you're the ones who have been passing through on the Moleman's turf.
Well, we just responded to a threat, that's all.
Why did you just kick out a bunch of people from the sewers? Like,
Oh, you mean
multiple-
him? He says,
multiple-
pointing straight at Dave.
Not him per se, but his community.
Oh, we didn't kick out his community. We just kicked out all the ghouls that Victor left behind.
What now?
Yes.
Oh
Right.
yeah, he was going all to town over it.
God damn it.
Making servants out of all of them. Disrespectful, that's what it is. Well, he's not a problem anymore, and, well, his progeny isn't our problem either anymore. You shouldn't have come back, Dave.
God,
Tell you what, if you leave Dave with us, we'll pretend you found another way out. I think that's fair.
Listen, it's neither him or Victor's ghoul are responsible for what happened to them, right? They don't have a choice.
Well, Victor's responsible and he paid his price. But
Yeah.
Dave knew what he heard. He knew if he came back down here again, he'd be ours. And so now here he is. So we're going to deal with him.
Listen,
Tell me you're not going to stop me here. I'm giving you a way out. Lillian's gonna come back here, and she's gonna have blood hanging out of her mouth. She's gonna have her axe. She's gonna kill you. You might as well run while you can.
listen, you don't understand. You can just kill Neonate because of who he is. He was one of the old people. He was of your people. Shouldn't you stick together? I felt that's
We
what
shouldn't
we
have the
want.
right to control them. We are only protecting them, and having him amongst them was working against that.
He will not set foot in the sewers again. He was coerced.
Go ahead and make a presence persuasion roll, and let's do it in -2.
You.
can I help Adam out?
Oh, well, Adam's been handling most of it so far, it seems.
Sweet. 2 successes.
And he just kind of sighs and goes, ah, fine. I'll take your word for it, and it's gonna
Thanks.
be your ass on a platter if he comes down here again.
He won't.
Got it?
Right, Dave, you won't.
Alright. So, better get up that ladder as fast as you can, then.
Thank you.
I'd say, what about your friend, but like you said, what friend? Well, there's no one more. Get out of here.
Okay.
Don't gotta tell me twice. And Sarah's already halfway up the ladder, with the dog piggybacked on her shoulders.
Okay,
Alright.
let's go.
Everyone except Monty and Jack are going up the ladder.
They'll be fine.
And you
Oh,
are
yeah.
going up with the corpse and the dog,
Yeah.
who somehow manages to be able to climb a ladder.
Well, the
It's
cops is
kind of
piggybacking. The cops
And
is.
we'll go ahead and end it here on this nice dramatic
Whew.
note.
Whew.
Dang it, Jack.
Okay. I'm gonna toss an experience at everyone
Woohoo!
Oh.
for the session.
Wait, a experience, not a beat?
An experience.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Shiny.
is my condition charm resolved or not?
Which condition was it?
Charm.
He's still charming you, but go ahead and
Yeah.
gain an extra 3 beats because he's doing it to you every hour.
Ooh.
Damn.
He's keeping you in his pocket right now. And the
And
longer
Man.
he does it,
yeah, and do I get another beat for helping me out of every situation with Lily's cronies?
yeah.
Yes.
Ow,
So
ow, ow,
many
ow.
beats.
Everyone, let's see.
Turns
Jack.
out Emo's been playing Lucio this entire time because he's a beat machine.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh gosh, my arms. Jack. Did you still have the use your gifts to help someone goal, or did you
Yeah.
replace that?
No, I still have it.
Okay, then go ahead and get a beat for it. Let's see. Adam.
Didn't accomplish
Go
any
ahead and
of
take
the
a
goals.
beat for fulfilling your destiny.
Oh yeah. Dust.
Sarah.
Yes.
Have you fulfilled any goals here today?
Nope, I'm just along for the ride.
All right. What about you, Thomas?
I don't know if this is a step to find Ryugi, but we found a dog and a corpse. I guess. I don't know.
I did get another
If it's a step to
animal.
find Ryugi, go ahead and take a beat.
Sweet.
Although I haven't Googled. Can you Google a supernatural dog, I wonder? I'm about to find out.
That's a good
Oh my
question.
God.
I'm gonna have to figure that out too, honestly.
Oh, I want the dog.
I'm getting this whole animal menagerie together. The
All
mutant
right.
sons of
Me
Bremen.
too.
And of course, you don't have the skull with you. Jack does. You don't
Aw.
have loot with you. Monty does.
Ah.
But we have our unlives, and that's what counts.
Indeed. So next time we'll come back to the stunning adventure of what hole did Jack fall down in, and how is Monty going to join him down there?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Oh geez, I gotta write down notes about what happened here now.
Monty is such a very fun character.
I just love how he's literally Jack Sparrow running away from like the angry tribesmen.
The angry cat.
The angry dogs protecting the treasure. It's amazing.
It's funny because when Griffin and I were talking about who would be Gene's sire, it came from like, oh, there's a guy I met. And he kind of fit the bill. Yeah, that Monty is inspired by an actual person I met the other day.
Oh wow.
I do like how nobody explicitly asked what happened to Victor, but they could probably guess.
Yeah.
He said like
I
he
mean-
paid the price.
Yeah, paid
Yeah,
the
yeah.
price. You haven't seen him for days. He's somewhere out here. He did something wrong.
We can put two and two together. They didn't just put him in the shame. They didn't put him in the shame corner. We know that for sure.
Well, I mean, they got rid of all of his entourage, so.
Hmm.
But now they're in your hands, or Dave's at least.
Good old
That's
Dave.
actually a good question. Would Dave be able to? Because with his blood sympathy, he probably might guess that Victor's no longer of this world if he felt it at all. His passing.
He might have felt it, but maybe he doesn't understand it.
True enough.
But
Victor-
he's like, I didn't see it, I didn't hear anything, I don't know for sure.
Victor's
right.
next action after taking on Lily was going to be teaching Dave about being a vampire, so that didn't actually happen.
Yeah, that's it's on us now. I
There's
guess.
only so many hours in the night. Gotta prioritize.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break here and get some lunch. It's been fun, guys. I hope you're
Yep.
greatly enjoying this. as
Oh,
much as
this
I
is
am.
good. This is good stuff. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright,
Bye.
later, everyone.